Come on, Sal, just for a couple of hours.
Eileen, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, well, all the more reason to have a drink. Cheer us up. Oh, come on, I feel terrible about our Jason. I need some company.
Right, that's the kids ready. Hi, Eileen.
I have a word with her, will you?
Oh, what about?
I'm trying to drag her to the pub for a belated birthday drink. Anyone think I'd try to torture her?
Oh, why don't you go? I've got the kids this morning.
Oh, go on then.
Good. 12 o'clock. No excuses. Sorted.
She's still not answering.
Oh, poor Blanche. She's probably still licking her wounds over Archie.
You reckon?
Of course, it's never nice being dumped, no matter what age you are. I think we should nip round the back, see if she's all right.
No, she's probably just having a lie-in. Come on. Anyway, you've never seen Blanche in a nightie and hairnet. It's horrible stuff and nightmares.
Can't you hear it, Ashley?
Hear what?
That. That's the sound of your arteries furring up.
Oh, Mum, please.
I'm serious. He's doing himself no favours with a breakfast like that.
I always have a frap at weekend. It's traditional.
It's the traditional way to an early grave.
Mum, what's got into you this morning?
I'm only saying you're never too young to start looking after yourself. Do you ever exercise, Ashley?
Well, well, to the shop, you know.
That's not enough. Maybe you'd better start with a bit of gardening. I've been having a look out back. Could do with a bit of hard graft.
What?
And if I'm going to sit out there with my beautiful grandson, it needs to be spick and span.
How long are you staying for, Dory?
Well, I suppose it depends. Right. I'm going to do my stretches upstairs. Do you want to join me, Maxine?
No, you're all right, Mum. What's up? I lost my appetite.
I still can't believe Fred actually got rid of her. I know, what a relief, eh? I didn't think he'd really buy that ultimatum.
So has he said it to you about his holiday?
Like what?
Well, like, who's he going to put in charge now? I mean, he's already packing his suitcases.
I don't know, as long as it's not Cruel or Spencer. So, who do you reckon, then, should be in charge of this place?
It's not up to me, is it?
Morning, how do, ladies?
Oh, a lot better now, thanks to you.
I feel awful now. There we were, thinking you were completely spineless.
Still, at least you had the guts to stand up to her in the end, didn't you? Oh, Fred. Oh.
Audrey, before you go, thanks, so can I ask you something?
Well, as long as it's got nothing to do with me working with Archie's clients.
No, actually, I wanted to ask you about Richard. I mean, you've made some investments with him, haven't you?
Oh, yes, I have. Why? Are you thinking of dabbling in the stock market yourself?
Well, Richard's offered to talk me through some options, you know, to make the most of my savings.
Oh, right. Well, I thoroughly recommend him. I mean, I was a bit wary of him at first, you know, but now I think I'd be lost without him.
What's this?
This, Norris, is a private conversation. Bit of practice and you might recognise one.
Now then, before you say out, you'll be pleased to know that as of now, Mrs. Lillian Spencer is no longer of this parish.
Oh, so we can take that crucifix off the door, then?
So I trust that I'll see you in the Rovers later and let bygones be bygones.
I think you'll have to do a bit better than that, Fred, before Rita forgives and forgets.
Oh, now don't be too hard on Fred, Norris. Granted, he's been a fool with poor judgment.
Who put a gold-digging trollop before his oldest and dearest friend.
But he does own a very nice pub.
Rest assured, the drinks will be on me.
I should think so, too.
Oh, hello, Fred.
Morning, Archie.
How do, ladies? Norris.
Hello.
And how are you then, Audrey? Hope there's been no more repercussions.
What, after Blanche's little performance? Actually, yes, I have had a rather disturbing phone call from Mrs. Kershaw. She cancelled her wash and blow dry.
Oh, dear.
She's been to me every week for 3 years. I mean, she just missed the once when a dog died.
Well, they do say pet bereavement is as keenly felt.
Appointments are cancelled all the time. I mean, who's to say that's to do with anything?
Yes, but who's to say it isn't? I mean, that's the trouble with Blanche and her gossip. She's spreading poison without a thought for others.
Well, I'm sure she's learned her lesson.
Well, I hope so.
Right, it says here we've got to cream together the eggs and sugar. What does that mean?
I don't know. Can we have candles?
Yeah, of course we can. Rosie, do you know?
We don't do food tax till next year.
Food what?
Cooking at school.
Oh, domestic science in my day, and then it was just for the girlies.
That's because you're sexist.
Oh, is that right? Right, we need a big bowl to mix all this together. Right, how many eggs does it need?
We need about 4, I think.
Right, are you going to crack them for me?
Yeah.
Right, OK then. And what else? Some... Oh! Can't believe your mum's still got that.
What?
This was from your Auntie Debbie.
It's horrible.
Oh, I know. When we got it, we didn't know whether to chuck it or put goldfish in it. It's a wedding present.
Dad, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Can I lick the bowl after, please?
Of course you can, you know. I'm glad some things don't change round here.
Well, it's a shame it took your staff threatening to quit before you saw sense about that woman.
Oh, well, better late than never. Mind you, I've still got one pressing personnel problem to solve.
Oh, no, what's that?
Well, who's going to run this place when I'm away?
Well, what's wrong with one of the girls?
Which one? That's a question.
Fred. Oh, are you with us, Archie? You're miles away.
Oh, yes, sorry. I've just got a bit of personal business to attend to.
Oh, yeah. Poor Archie's got to go and retrieve his dance records from Blanche.
A task that brings me no pleasure. Henry Road, I better get on.
All right.
Ta-da.
See you, love.
Heck, I'm glad I'm not in his shoes. I say I'm glad I'm not in his shoes. I thought getting rid of Lillian would be difficult enough. Splitting up with Blanche.
Well, as long as you're not wasting any sympathy on her, as far as I'm concerned, she deserves everything she gets.
So, like I said, have a look through all those papers. They outline all your options.
Right, well, I will.
And as soon as you decide how much you want to invest, give us a call and we'll move into action.
Thank you. And thank you for taking the time.
All part of the service.
And you can take that look off your face for a start.
I just think you need to be careful, really careful.
You've decided to go with Richard, then?
Much against her close colleague's advice.
Norris, do you mind?
Yes, Rita, I do mind, actually. Actually, I mind very much. And I refuse to stand by and just watch you walk into the lion's den.
What's his problem?
Norris, he's got a narrow mind and a big nose. Lethal combination.
Blanche? Oh, no. Blanche! Blanche, can you hear me? It's all right. I'm going to get some help.
Is everything all right?
No, it's Blanche. She's had some kind of accident.
Oh, dear, no.
No, well, she's just lying there. I can't get in.
Look, I'll phone for an ambulance.
No, we've got to get in there. Look, we need to help her.
Well, perhaps somebody's got a ladder or maybe a key, perhaps.
Blanche!
Blanche? Oh, no. What happened, Norris?
She's had a fall down the stairs.
When?
I don't know. They think she might have been there all night.
I just found her this morning.
Well, is she okay? I mean, is she going to be all right?
I don't know.
So what's the matter? What's going on?
Oh, Blanche has had a fall.
Oh, are you a relative, love?
No. Well, yeah, I'm a grandson, sort of. Can I come
I
with
can
you, please?
go.
No, you're all right, Archie. I'll go. Look, can you put a close sign on the bookie's door?
Yeah.
And you better do something...
Don't worry, I'll sort it. Just give us a ring. Let me know when she's going to be okay. Come on, love. Why don't you come back to the pub with me? You look like you could do with a brandy.
Oh, I told you you'd enjoy yourself.
I know. It just seems a bit daft, that's all, celebrating your birthday at my age.
Oh, you being so ancient and everything.
Anyway, cheers. And thanks for dragging me out the house. Been that fed up recently, I could hardly be bothered to get myself dressed.
Oh, slippery slope. Next thing you know, you'll be pouring vodka on your cornflakes and forgetting to take a bath.
Not that bad. Tell you what, you bought the drinks, why don't I buy the butties?
No, you're all right, Salzam. I had a big breakfast.
You sure it's on me?
Yeah, I'm fine, honestly.
All right, I won't force you. I'll just go home and open a tin of beans. I'll push the boat out. I'll see you later.
Yeah, and have a nice day. Make the most of it.
Of what?
Your family.
Fred, just make a decision and stick with it, right?
No, you're right.
Sorry, Fred, can
Ah. Shelley, can I have a quick word?
Yeah, of course. Audrey, would you give that Archie, love?
I will, love.
Thank you. What's up?
You have to do the accounts this afternoon, baby.
Well, what else did you have in mind?
Yeah, I thought we could go and do a bit of shopping.
Well, what with? Lottery win or Monopoly money?
So not fair.
Karen, we've just applied for a mortgage. We can't afford to go out wasting cash on fancy knickers or whatever else you had in mind.
Excuse me, I'm not talking about clothes. I'm talking about furniture. I mean, we can't take our old tight stuff to the apartment.
We can, and we will.
There's loads of, like, posh shops in town. We've got some really nice stuff in.
Yeah, and at all really nice prices as well.
Yeah, we don't have to buy anything. We just have to look. Window shopping only. Promise.
Oh, must be a mug, you know.
Still, she's in the best place. I mean, those casualty doctors can work wonders.
Yeah, poor Blanche. I wouldn't wish that on her anyway.
Still, not so much the tough old bird now, then, eh?
You know the worst thing? She looks so very frightened.
See, well, the long and short of it is, owing to the sudden departure of a certain Mrs. Spencer, I find myself with a current managerial deficit.
Fred, what are you trying to say?
Temporary manager of the Rovers, will you like the job?
Fred, do you mean it?
I certainly do, if you can cope with the responsibility.
Well, yes, of course I can. I mean, I'd love to. Oh, God, I just can't believe you're asking me to run this place.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll do a good job of it, yes.
Oh, right, thanks.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mum. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, it's lovely, thank you.
Oh, come on then, blow them out.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it, all of it. How did you manage to keep this a surprise?
It was my idea to do a cake.
Oh, was it, sweetheart? That is lovely.
We made it ourselves.
Like you can't tell.
It's a bit burnt at the bottom. Dad forgot to take it out of the oven. We couldn't put any icing on because the cake was too hot.
Well, never mind. I'm sure that's going to taste wonderful.
We've done butties as well.
Have you?
Yeah, and Chris.
Oh.
You don't mind, do you?
Mind what?
All this?
Of course not. It's a lovely surprise.
Yeah, I know, but I know you said you didn't want to fuss this year.
Yeah, I know, but I suppose I'm just not used to it. It's been a long time since anyone's fussed over me. It's nice.
I mean, have you seen some of this stuff, babe? I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
All right.
No, it's more than all right. You do know that most of the Man United players shop in here, don't you?
Yeah, well, they can afford to.
Just don't get it, do you? I mean, this is quality.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Oh, I mean, look at this. Made in Italy.
Yeah, well, so's pizza, but I won't pay £2 for it.
Lovely piece, isn't it?
Yeah, we're just saying how gorgeous it is. Sorry. In fact, we've just bought ourselves an apartment. Well, conversion, actually. So, yeah, we'll be looking for quite a few pieces.
So, what kind of look are you going for?
Everything. Modern, classy. I mean, we just don't want that fussy, do we, baby?
Well, this is the key piece in our capsule collection. Represents the very latest in urban lounge living.
Urban lounge living. Yeah, I mean, well, that's exactly what we're going for.
You coming back to me? Oh, yeah! Next England keeper, eh?
Oh, don't hold your breath.
I tell you what, I'm shattered.
I'm not surprised all that slaving over a hot stove. Right, I suppose I'd better go and wash up.
Hey, don't be daft. You're guest of honour.
I don't mind.
I know you don't. Besides,
Kitchen looks like a bombs. I said I don't want you seeing it.
Ah, I see. You're good at cooking, but you're not so good at clearing up.
Yeah, something like that. So, have you had a good birthday party?
Yeah, it's been one of the better ones.
And what's that supposed to mean, eh? You've had some awful ones?
Yeah, one or two. Don't you remember that birthday you were supposed to be taking me out? You ended up going playing football.
How can I forget it? You didn't let me live it down for ages.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You know, we should do this more often.
Yeah, next time we can make ice cream.
Ah, get out of that one.
You know, that poor guy in the shop actually thought you were going to buy something.
So did you. I mean, you should have seen your face.
I just couldn't believe the way you were going on. He thought you were loaded.
Yeah, he was meant to. It's not just about having cash, is it? It's about having a bit of confidence. Walking the walk, talking the talk.
Well, you can certainly do that.
Look, baby, it's not going to be long before we're back in there buying stuff for real.
What world do you live in, then?
I'm sorry?
Karen, you're a retired knicker stitcher. I run a cab firm. We're hardly posh and Becks, are we?
Well, we could be. I mean, why shouldn't we have all that? Oh, do you know what the trouble is with you, Steve? What? Well, you just don't want it enough.
Hey, shouldn't you be heading home? You've been propping up that bar after the afternoon.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I can't go home. I can't stand it. Doreen's doing me head in.
Oh, the cuckoo in the nest syndrome. Doreen, Lillian, the names change, but not the situation.
Yeah, at least you've got rid of yours. Looks like I'm stuck with Doreen.
No, it's not right to say it's not right for a man to be squeezed out of his own home.
You're telling me? It's like she's always commenting on what I watch and what I eat. I don't even get a chance to hold Josh anymore. She's like an octopus. An arm in every room.
Everything all right?
Fine.
Good girl.
Only that's what you want me to be, isn't it? You know the fact that I am senior barmaid and you passed me over so that I have to answer to Shelley. Well, that's supposed to be fine by me, isn't it?
Now, I know you're upset, but I had to give the job to someone, and it's only for 2 weeks.
I suppose.
Hey, you're not going to do out daft, are you? Because remember, you told me that if I promoted either one over t'other, you'd leave.
Yeah, well, I think I can cope with 2 weeks.
I'd appreciate that. Hey up. I am ale at 10 o'clock.
You will.
Incoming mother-in-law. Too late, she spotted you. Doreen! What would you like?
A vodka and tonic, please, Fred. What are you doing here, Ashley? I thought you were at the garden centre.
I was. It was closed.
Closed? At the weekend?
There's no accounting for horticulturalists. Now, tell me, Doreen, is there or is there not a more beautiful child than our grandson?
An angel, Fred. An absolute angel. There's no other word for it.
No, there's not.
Do you want another sip of water? Well, I'll tell you what, I can find you some food if you like.
No. No, I'm fine. Thanks for staying with me.
Oh, you know, I just wanted to ride in an ambulance, that's all.
Archie. Oh, sorry, love, it's only me. How are you feeling?
Tired. So.
I bet you are. Hey, you had us worried for a bit then.
OK, look, Blanche, you try and get a bit of sleep, all right? I'm just going to pop out, just be a second, OK? OK. Hey, thanks for coming in, I appreciate that.
Oh, don't be daft. Listen, I've nipped round to your dad's. Archie sorted the door out and I thought Blanche could do with a fresh nightie.
Oh, great. I'll give it to one of the nurses, eh?
So, how is she? What have they said?
Well, it could be worse, I mean, but she's got a nasty graze on the forehead and she's sprained her ankle.
Oh, blimey. How long's that going to take to heal?
Depends. I mean, the doctor said it gets a bit more complicated the older you get.
Thought we deserved one.
Cheers. I don't think it'll be too long before they're asleep. They're both shattered.
Oh, I'm not surprised they've not stopped. Thanks for organising today, Kev.
You're all right. Kids did most of it. So, you thought any more about this lodger business?
Well, it's up to you, really, if you're happy to have the girls living with you.
If that's what you want. You ever thought how stupid it all is, though?
What?
This. Us, I mean, you're thinking about taking in strangers because you can't afford to support your family, and your family's going to have to move out so you can take in the strangers.
Yeah, I suppose when you put it like that.
You know what I loved about today? Been a family again. A proper family, you know, all in the same house. It's daft, I mean, it works. We're happy. Kids have loved it.
What are you saying, Kev?
Well, what I'm saying is we should think about what we've got. You know, the house, the kids. I mean, you can't afford this house without me, and I won't need the flat if I can live here.
What? Are you serious? Are you seriously saying that you want to move back here?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? Why don't we give it another go, you know, instead of splitting our time and splitting our money, Sal? You know, the kids shuffling about from house to house. Why not?
I can't believe you. Is that all you thought it'd take? A birthday cake and a few balloons?
What are you on about?
Do you know, for a second there, I thought you wanted to give me a really nice time.
I do. We all did.
Yeah, but for what? So you could soften me up, so you can wheedle your way back in here?
Sal, I didn't plan to say any of this. I just thought about it now, about how ridiculous it all is. You know, we're both miserable. You know, running 2 houses, always being skint. It doesn't have to be like this.
It does. It does have to be like this. You don't change, do you? You just want to take something nice and spoil it.
Sal.
Get out, Kevin. Just leave me alone.
Come on, Sal.
Get out.